Welcome, my friends. Welcome. Welcome to Touching the Edge. I'm so happy to see you today. Thank you for joining. My name is Drake, and I'm just really pleased to be able to spend this time with you. This is about our relationship to bouncing back and finding different elements of how we can bounce back and different framings that give us more ability to bounce back. Really to become our best selves as we move through the world and recognizing that best self is a continuum. It's not like it's just one place. Our best self is a direction, it's not a destination. And one of these elements, again, I've been pulling the angel cards, and I've been using angel cards for probably 35 years. And I really love this company, and I will put a link to them down below in case you're interested in finding their materials. I know that one of their names is Drake. It's not me, of course. But in any case, I love the angel cards, and I want to show this one to you again. And I just think it's so interesting, this acceptance. And I think it's interesting because as you look at the acceptance, I always love to look at the angel and what's in the background. And that angel is standing before a threshold that has above the doorway welcome. So acceptance and above the doorway welcome. And I'm curious, what do you feel that's about? How is acceptance and this threshold that says welcome, how are they related? You know, I think it's really interesting to me because we want to recognize that if we want to bounce back, we have to find and bring our whole self to bear to bounce back. We have to realize that if we are in resistance, if we're struggling against ourselves, that we're not going to effectively bounce back. If you have one hand pushing with all your strength against the other, you're not going to be able to do anything effectively. If you have a piece of plywood thrown in front of your house and you step on it and you try to lift it with all your might, it really doesn't matter how hard you strain, how much you work, you're not going to pick it off the ground. And so what I'm saying is that if we are in conflict with ourselves, we are going to find that we don't accomplish what we are capable of. So this acceptance, to me, it's about accepting life as it is. When you accept life as it is, you are then at the threshold of life and are stepping into it. Life is welcoming you into life. When you accept life, life welcomes you. And I think it's important for us to remember that when we are welcomed, when we accept, we actually welcome what we accept. So not only are we being accepted and welcomed by life, but we are accepting and welcoming life at the same time. You remind me of D.E. Harding's book on having no head. I read that book, I don't know, it must have been 30, 40 years ago. And it stood out in my mind. And on the threshold, on the cover of the book, it has an image with this person whose face is the world. So as I'm here now, I'm seeing what's beyond the camera. And I'm seeing what's on the peripheral. Everything I'm seeing, what I'm suggesting and what he suggests in his book is that you've never had a direct relationship with seeing your own face. You've only seen reflections of your faces or images of your face, but not a direct relationship to seeing your face. The face that we actually receive is at the threshold of consciousness. It's everything that you see. It's not just what you see, it's everything that you sense. It's what you smell, it's what you taste. It's every bit of experience that you have when you're in contact with life, even what you feel and think. This is all the screen of life. So when we accept life, we are accepting ourselves, and we are welcoming ourselves into life as a result. And when you are welcoming the whole of life, not resisting what is, but accepting what is, you can find strength and capability and intuition that you would never have thought capable. We have to accept our whole life in order to bounce back. That means also that the things that we didn't want to happen are part of what absolutely needed to happen in order for us to be right where we are right now. And you are exactly the you that you were meant to be. So step into bouncing back through having a complete commitment to acceptance and recognizing that acceptance is a continuum. You can grow to become more accepting, more welcoming of life, and as a result, loving yourself more, and as a result, doing what you can to change the world. In order to change the world, you have to change your relationship to the world, which is yourself. So let us know what you're doing to bounce back. There's an urgency for you to enjoy your life more. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. Acceptance is unity. I bring my hands together and I bow to you. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste.